We now move on to the 10-minute rule motion, freedom of expression, and I come to Nick Timothy.
Thank you. Madam Deputy Speaker, I do not believe that Muhammad was a prophet sent by God. I do not accept the instructions he said he received from the Archangel Gabriel. I do not accept that the sunnah, or body of Islamic laws, has any relevance to me. I respect the religious beliefs of others, but I do not mind if Muhammad is satirised, criticised or mocked. I'm not a Muslim, and I choose not to live by the moral codes set out by Islam. I'm a Christian, and I should make clear that I don't think anybody should be prosecuted for satirising, criticising or mocking Jesus either. England and Wales abolished blasphemy laws in 2008, and Scotland abolished them in 2021. But even then, those laws had not been used for decades. The last blasphemy trial took place in 1977, and the state hasn't brought a public prosecution for blasphemy in more than a century. But now blasphemy laws are back. I've been advised not to refer to 2 high-profile cases of people being arrested, charged and prosecuted for causing harassment, alarm or distress to Muslims or even nonsensically to Islam itself. So while I will keep my speech to the conceptual, I invite the House to recall that there are real examples of what I raise in the criminal justice system right now. The issue is the way sections 4 and 5 of the Public Order Act 1986 are being used, far beyond the intent of Parliament, to police what we can and cannot say about Islam. This is the very essence of the 2-tier policing row we have seen recently. Rough justice for those belonging to identity groups that play by the rules, and freedom from justice for those belonging to groups willing to take to the streets and threaten violence. This is the logic of using the Public Order Act to prohibit us from saying what we like about a religion. A person may be found guilty because of the violent reaction of those offended by their actions. From Sir Salman Rushdie to the Batley teacher still in hiding with his family, the threat of violence is what lies behind these new blasphemy laws. Perhaps we should not be surprised. There are at least 14 Muslim-majority countries where the penalty for blasphemy or apostasy is death, and we have significant diaspora populations from many of them. With the number of people coming here, with the number of people here who came from these countries growing, and the increasing assertiveness of organised political Islam in Britain, this is a problem that seems likely to only get more severe. But the answer is not to surrender to the mob. It is to hold the line, and that is why today I bring forward this bill. In doing so, this bill would restore free speech as it applies to religion in England and Wales. It would stop the police, prosecutors and judges from creating a blasphemy law from legislation that was never passed for that purpose. It would send the strongest powerful message from this place, where political power legitimately and democratically resides, that this country will not tolerate intimidation, violence or censorship, that there will be no special treatment here for Islam, and there will be no surrender to the thugs who want to impose their beliefs and culture on the rest of us.
Yeah. The question is that the honourable member have leave to bring in the bill. As many in that opinion say aye. Aye. Of the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. Who will prepare and bring in the bill?
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. John Cooper, Luke Evans, Richard Holden, Robert Jenrick, Rupert Lowe, Rebecca Paul, Jack Rankin, Alex Shelbrook, Bradley Thomas, Tom Tugendhat, Gavin Williamson and me.
البارتنير ودو الصويت الصباح تجوا هنا مرحبا بكم تلقاو جبت لكم الكليو هذه خاوتي هذه شيت لها لا بومبيجيكسيون ليبيرك دبل في ام موتور الناف تاع النوفو هكذا خاوتنا هذه فيها ماسكارير المهم ديروها حبي ديرها بروتيل حبي ديرها فوال كيما يحب صاحبي ثاني لي زونجرو والموتور بط بالكارونتي سمة البيع تاعها ب 105 ملايين من الاخر هاي الكليو كلاسيك 2002 ب 105 ملايين سمة البيع خاوتي فيها ماسكارير فيها شويه هنا راه كره في الطوا المهم سياره ما شاء الله الله يا خوتي غير تنتحسبوا لها خسرت فيها خساره المهم ربي يعوضنا من حيه اخرى المهم لا علينا انا راني نعطيكم سمة البيع ب 105 ملايين موتور مازوت الناف سامبل هكذا خوتنا. مرحبا بكم اللي جينا الصباح يجينا نبارولو ان شاء الله من 300 يرحم ربي. المهم غدوه انا نفتح من 8 ل 12 نسكر. هكذا خوتنا ومرحبا بكم. المهم عندنا البيجو هذيك الفيتري، عندنا دو الصويت، بقات لنا كليو كلاسيك هذيك من هي تاع 118 مليون. عندنا هذيك الله يربح ماليها مباريناها له اليوم خلاها لنا برك غدوه الصباح يديها. عندك لاطوس هذيك ب 85 مليون. عندك هذا 205 ار 5 22 مليون. خويا تاع ولاد جلال الله يرضى عليك سامحنا والله طمعونا باش يهز فيش كونترول قبيله زادوا خلطوا له فيه. الدنيا راهي امانتك محطوطه، العربون تاعك راهي مبروك عليك، راهي نتاعك. راح نبارو ولد عمنا باذن الله. زيد عندنا هذه لاكسنت ب 150 سمك البيع التاليه. زيد عندنا هذه ب 120 مليون يا مرشي فلوري سبارك. الصباح روح لنا الله يرضى عليك، راه النيمرو راح لنا. المهم الصباح روح لي، راه النيمرو تاعك راه راح لي الله يحفظك. هذه ب 120 مليون. عندنا هذه ب 230 مليون. عندنا دو صويت هذه خويا ب 270. ومرحبا بخوتنا، مرحبا بالجمهور العزيز وين ما كنتم، وتحية بالرجالة والسلام عليكم.